All right, you two, what is up, man? It's your boy, Damn D. We are back with another video. We got Hassan Campbell on Vlad TV talking about the snot box that he rocked. Because, he always talking about, he did this, he did that. So let's see what he gonna say. This should be interesting. Shall we begin? Let's begin.
Okay, well, around age 18, you got into your own situations. Now, at one point, you shot somebody named Max.
Yeah, that was attempted murder I was charged with.
Okay, what was that situation about?
Well, well, Max. Max, it was pretty much a situation where me and my boys was walking down the block. Him and his boys was on the opposite side of the street. Max was up and coming at the time, and he was real ignorant, and he was real disrespectful, real challenging, and we got into a situation where he sat up there and he said he was gonna kill me, and he ended up on the opposite side of a gun being shot, and the next day after that with Max, I believe that was on maybe September 5th, 4th or 5th or 6th, one of them days. The very next night, I went on a run for a murder case. So I had a murder and attempted murder case back to back within 2 days.
Okay, so you shoot.
Okay.
This guy, Max, during an argument. He survives. You go on the run, but then what happens with the murder?
Actually, I didn't, I was on the run. So the very next night, I'm hanging out in Boston Sequoia, and I get into it with a guy that I went to Truman with, a dude named Javon. And me and Eric was hanging out. Eric is my co-defendant. We hanging out over there, Boston Sequoia. We hanging out. Javon pulls up, and they start talking real sideways. And in the process of him talking sideways, I was ignoring him, acting like I didn't hear him. So him and Eric started arguing. And in the process of him and Eric arguing, Javon, his words was, I'm putting niggas, I'm catching bodies.
One thing that y'all probably not noticing, and I'm noticing this, he's fidgeting a lot. I don't know, is he nervous? But this definitely means something. Watch right here. It just caught my eye.
In the process of him and Eric arguing, Javon, his words was, I'm putting niggas, I'm catching bodies.
What do y'all think that means right here? Because he's, doing this. That's a sign of maybe nervous, or I don't know. It's definitely a sign of something. Very interesting.
Eric said, what? He said, nigga, I'm catching bodies. I'm putting niggas in the casket. So when he said that, I just grabbed Eric, saying nothing else to talk about. We jumped over the fence, went upstairs, and we left. Now, when we went upstairs, Javon's older brother sent some dudes upstairs that knocked on Eric's cousin's door over there and said, come downstairs so they can squash the beef. Instead of them squashing the beef, we get downstairs. Now we surrounded. So now when we sit up there surrounded, they talking real crazy and greasy, because this can happen and that can happen, blah, 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 whatever. Police comes by. Don't know, during those days, the police they had to jump out boys. So when the police went by, everybody started scattering. And when everybody started scattering is when me and Eric, we didn't have nowhere to go. So now we stuck there. Police drove off. So when the police drove off and the police was gone, now everybody started coming back to us. And then between that's when the situation took place. And out of respect for the deceased mother, I don't really want to get into all the details or whatever the case may be. She lost her son.
Right, you actually apologized to the mother of the person you killed.
Yeah.
Okay. At that very moment, how did it feel? I mean, number one, did you know that he...
One thing that I don't understand is, if he was really sorry about it, he wouldn't keep talking about it, because he talks about it like in a braggadocious way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm about that life. Yeah, I did this to that person. I did this to this person. If he was really sincere about him, having remorse, like, he wouldn't have to constantly remind people and tell people, especially when he be in his thuggish, ruggish bag, when he trying to prove people that he about that life. Yeah, I killed 2 people. Yeah, I was on the run. Yeah, I'm about that life. When he's in that mode, because he definitely taps into that mode where he's trying to prove to people that he's rough and tough with a afro puff, and he always comes out and say these things like he's like he's bragging that he shot someone. He's bragging that he's killed someone, which is, I mean, I hope I'm never in a position to take anybody's life, unless it's truly self-defense. You know what I mean? Whether only self-defense. I don't want to even have that on my conscience. I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to deal with, something like that. But of course, if it's self defense, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I definitely wouldn't brag about it. If it was true self defense, I wouldn't remind people every other day and every other time. Yeah, I took this person's life. You know what I mean? So um, the way that he goes about, saying what he did is kind of braggadocious, in my opinion.
He was dead?
Absolutely.
Okay. How did that feel? To know you just killed somebody and there's witnesses around and so forth.
I mean, my whole life went upside down. But for the most part, at that point in time, there was so much anger. If the police didn't lock me up when they did, I would have been in jail I pretty much would have probably been a serial killer. If I didn't go to jail when I went to jail, it wouldn't have made me. It was too much anger.
Wow. So he said that he would have been a serial killer. He said if the police didn't catch him, he would have been a serial killer. Y'all leave a comment down below, man. It's your boy Damn D. Signing out.